You ought to come over. Tonight's pipe night.
What happened to your face?
No. Look away, I'm hideous.
It looks like an old catcher's mitt.
What's up, guys? Spenny. It's very important to take account and remember the people who are less fortunate than you, like the truly oppressed people on this earth. And what I'm talking about is, of course, aging left-wing boomer ladies who've decided that they are the victims in America, like victim Ellen and her wife, Portia de Rossi. They sold their oceanfront estate for a paltry $70 million as they fled America. Look at this. Look at the oppression that they experienced in our land. Look at what happened here, where Ellen and Portia were able to buy for the tune of $28 million and $41 million, 10 full acres of pristine oceanfront property in Montecito, California, where they lived like only kings and queens could have possibly dreamed of living in the feudal times. Look at this. Look at the oppression. I mean, could you imagine? This is practically Section 8 housing here. Look, their wine cellar only could fit a few clay jars on the ceiling. And that's real oppression. They wanted a lot more. These clay jars, that's what really makes the wine cellar. Look, their bathtub, their gilded copper, 100% copper bathtub, it didn't have a full ocean view. That's oppression. That ocean view, first off, the bathtub should have been gold, and it should have a full ocean view, right? And they wanted to make their pool that overlooked the gorgeous Pacific Ocean here, they wanted to make this 10 feet deep, but they could only get zoning for 7.5. And that's what oppression looks like in this country. You gotta flee. Yes, they did have a private beach, but it could have been bigger. And Obama's chef just strangely wasn't available to cook for them anymore. And it really makes you wonder, you know? It really makes you wonder, where's Diddy gonna party anymore? Where's Diddy gonna party? Ellen DeGeneres famously posted the day of the 2016 election, happy birthday to P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, or as I call him, Cuddle Mick Snuggle Stuff. You don't need to know why. And then she tags Diddy. That's pretty unique, isn't it? That's kind of an interesting take. Why would you call him that? And maybe does Ellen fleeing America have to do with the fact that Diddy isn't taking a plea deal? Could it possibly be that Diddy is now dragging other celebrities into his trial, like Mike Myers and other rappers, other Hollywood celebrities like Michael B. Jordan? Boy, oh boy, what was Ellen getting away from, and what did Ellen know? What happened in on Ellen's beach here? Was there ever a Diddy white party here? I'm not sure. Maybe we'll find out at trial. It starts next week. Reclusive Ellen DeGeneres takes major step in cutting ties with the U.S. as she sells her last American home. That's right. She's selling one of her last American homes. She had like 20 in her portfolio. She sold most of them, and now, ladies and gentlemen, Ellen is totally getting ready to move completely to the English countryside. This is one of the last homes that she sold. She sold this home for $5 million. That's more than $4 million over asking price. It's a 1,000 square foot home, 2-bedroom. They purchased it for $2 million. Oh, okay. So she made a pretty penny here. Look at that. This is just their beach house. They have a private beach house. They have another beach house. They have too many to choose from. Again, this is what oppression looks like. And the bathtub doesn't have a full ocean view. So somebody send Ellen a check, right? This is really bad. And what's the point? The point is that you shouldn't feel bad for these people. They are total frauds. And the reason why they're fleeing America has nothing to do with oppression. It has everything to do with them trying to get away from the Diddy trial. And that's weighing upon them. You see, because when all the lights go out, when all the makeup people get fired, they're not actually that impressive, these Hollywood stars. Ellen DeGeneres, 67, doesn't look like Ellen anymore. She changes her hair, and quite drastically to do farm work in England. So this is how we know Ellen, right? Which is a very accurate modern day Eminem cosplay. And this is the Ellen of England. Well, it's nice to see that she's growing elvish ears here, I guess, in the land of Tolkien. And Ellen has resorted to trying to mow her own lawn. Got it. Oh, look, more oppression. Here's at least you're on brand with the rainbow. Okay, here's the post. How it started, and then how it's going. They got the tractor stuck, and they needed a man to help get the tractor unstuck in their English countryside problems. Well, you know, you're really just doing the meme here, and that is continued in further social media posts. I don't know why they post these kind of things, but here we go. That's Ellen.
Look at kid.
Trying to row her boat.
You can do it, baby. We're going in a circle.
Gotta call the man again. They are. They're gonna need to call a man again to help them fix this.
Much admiration for rowers.
These two women are gonna have to call another man to get out of this teeny pond that they're in. Oh, it's so sad.
We're going in a circle.
She does look like Eminem. Does look like, oh, this is part of the water.
The key is to take the oars out of the water before you start again. That's what I've learned. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
These are the people that Hollywood wants to see as heroes.
I think I'm doing a little bit better than you. You are.
Survival instinct, 0.
I did some rowing
0%
at
survival
school.
instinct.
Did you? Yeah. I didn't ever row. Well,
The banter is just perfect.
there we
They're
go.
so smart.
Oh, no.
They're so capable. They're so smart. They're the best of us. They're Hollywood celebrities. They're so great without their makeup people and without their script writers and without the jokes that are written for them and without their Diddy shout-outs, Cuddle McSnuggle stuff. They're so impressive, these people. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yikes. Woof. The adrenochrome wearing off. Ellen DeGeneres looks drastically different from her Hollywood years after fleeing the U.S. and permanently moving to the U.K. following Trump's election. Former talk show host showed off her new brown hair, mowed the lawn. The English home had to be saved by a man. Ellen DeGeneres' rare glimpse of brunette hair doing common household chores. You love to see it. Even Rosie O'Donnell can come get it. She has to sell her home at a loss because she lived in New York. Something is horribly wrong with California. Anyway, the point is that this is just perfect. It's just we just love it. We love it, and we enjoy the fact that these Hollywood celebrities have only ever choose to move to the whitest, most homogenous countries that exist in the world, and we love the fact that they're humiliated when they get there. Why you would post a clip like this, I'm not sure. Should you feel bad for Ellen? No. Is she a victim? Maybe of maybe just a victim of incompetence, low IQ, and inability to function in the real world without her Hollywood handlers. maybe Diddy can help when he's free from prison in the next 150 years. It's your boy Benny. Please stay in England.